What is going on, everybody? Big J4725 back at it again with the NBA 2K17 series this time. Now, this is actually the Prelude. This is free for you to download on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, depending on what you have. Now, this is actually the face scanning part of it. Now, you have to download the app. Yes, there is an app you have to download, my NBA 2K17 app. It's free for your Droid or your iOS, like iPhone and all that. Now, there is something I have to explain this because a lot of people are actually confused when this came out. If you want the face scanning portion, you have to have certain phones. So if you have an iPhone 4S, it's not going to work, okay? You have to read the instructions carefully because it says, you have to be like iPhone 5 or better, or iPads and stuff like that. But I have iPhone 6 plus, and of course I got a 12.3 out of this. I'm not too bad, but look at this. This is me. This is off a cell phone. Okay, I mean, I look damn good. I mean, the face looks a little chunky a little bit, but hey, I'm fine with it no matter what. I look pretty damn good coming off a phone. So let's get into this part right here. I had put up a poll on my Twitter, at BigJO4725. Make sure you do follow the Facebook page as well. But this is what you guys want me to pick. So I went back to point guard. Now I'm kind of going through, showing you a little bit of the, things that you see, like, a shooting guard could be in the same portions as Jimmy Butler and them. Point guard right here. You got Kyrie, Steph, Russell, Chris Paul. Those guys, what I'm saying? This is who I'd be working up against. Now, I am going back to my realistic stats because I picked a point guard. So I will show you that here in a second. But what's my, type of player that I want to be? You guys might be completely different on this, but you have to understand that everything is different. So for instance, like sharpshooter right here, you see that I'm going to be really good at three-pointers and mid-range, but I would lack in other things. Or defense, being on a lockdown defender, it's going to be really, really high, but everything else is kind of going down. So I'm going to explain to you guys why I picked playmaker. Now playmaker, as you can kind of see, I'll go back here in a second, but playmaker, I'm going to be really agile, and my passing is going to be, amazing, okay? I don't care if I drop 25 points a game. I'm pretty much trying to get it where I will be going with, double-doubles all the time. So right here, playmaker, you see my agility, my playmaking are good. My shooting's about midway. Defending is pretty good, but I lack in the strength and the rebounding. And, that's fine. And post scoring as well. I'm not looking for that. 6'1" frame, like I said, I'm kind of showing you that it does range on your height on certain things. So be very wary about that. Same thing with wingspan. Now, like I said, I'm going characteristics of what my real body is right here. So I actually have 73.1. I'm going to make it 73.2 just to kind of, give me a little bit extra on my wingspan. But as you can see, that's also a characteristic that you got to be keen about. I'm also going to be with my actual weight. So as you can see, 167 pounds. I'll be light. I'll be fast. I get my vertical up and everything else, but I lack in the strength and stuff. Things you got to really pay attention. So if you really want to create the best player, kind of, toy with it. Now, shoulder width, there really isn't a whole lot with that, but that's fine because everything else kind of works with it. But I did measure my shoulder width just for the hell of it, and I'm a little bit lower, on that. I'm not too worried about it, because there's a thing. And I am left-handed, by the way. Now for my number, I'm gonna go 89 because when the game comes out, and let's say I'm number 13 and I get drafted by Houston, I'm gonna knock out James Harden's 13. You guys don't realize that, but it actually does that type of thing. So, I wanted to go with a number right now up until the game comes out to, just have a basic number, and then I'll just change it when the game comes out. So let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Prelude.
Well, I'm hosting this year's NBA 2K17's My Career Mode. My man over here, he usually doesn't do things like this, but Kobe, I appreciate you coming out.
No, it's my pleasure, man. I'm excited. Looking forward to seeing what kind of careers they're going to have.
You know what? I'm really glad you said that, because you laid out a pretty perfect foundation, man. The blueprint was pretty flawless.
Thank you, sir.
Work every day till we meet them. I fit turn it up on weekends. But I go see a real friend. Tell me why you
I said you're in career mode, the entire career. That's good and bad. Ups and downs, come on, man.
Unbelievable.
So what part of the game are you going to miss the most? I mean, we saw everything.
Yeah, all of it, honestly. The good, the bad, the wins, the losses. It's a lot like boxing, man. It's really about the opponent within yourself. It's the most important, right? You win that battle, then you win the rest of them.
It's a game within the game. Oh, man. All right. Well, welcome to... What am I doing? I got you right here. Can you do the honors?
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to NBA 2K17's My Career Mode. Enjoy.
See, that was great.
Right?
Yeah.
Good?
I felt it. I mean, I felt like you meant it.
I felt it too.
Okay.
I felt it too. They better have a better career than mine.
What happens if they do?
I'm about to lace these things back up.
You're right back in it.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Yo, Coach Falls, check out my highlight reel. Not bad, right?
I know I didn't teach you that.
Oh, you definitely didn't teach me that. No, I learned that in AAU and summer ball.
Oh, come on. There's no fundamentals. It's all flash and sparkles. And you know what?
Sparkles?
These kids, yeah, sparkles. I'm surprised you didn't have the Globetrotters anthem theme song playing on that thing. You know, these kids, they come to me every year wanting to be you, and I have to start all over again from scratch. Next time you make a highlight video, do me a favor and yourself and put it on there with chest passes and mid-range jump shots.
Okay, look, those moves were just for the highlight reel. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a student of the game.
Yeah, you're a student of me. I'll put the ball in your hands.
Hey, you think if I tell EJ and Kenny that you're my favorite player, they'll think that's funny?
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna put nothing past those guys. They might. And all I gotta do is just make a highlight reel from old VHS copies of my old games to substantiate your claim.
Oh, a whole VHS copy, huh? You might get like, 12 views from that. Like every player on your team might watch that. That's a pretty good number.
I'll get a baker's dozen, because you better watch. Because what you just showed me on that phone, man, you need to make sure that you stay familiar with the fundamentals.
Oh, I'll definitely give it a watch.
You know where you're going yet?
Mike?
You're not gonna tell me?
Not yet.
1 million views, high school All-American. Safe to say the world will be watching you, Mr. President.
Yep.
Can you handle it?
Think so. This is a big decision. What college am I gonna pick?
What college am I gonna pick? Should it be Kansas? Should it be Georgetown? Should it be Arizona? How about Louisville? Connecticut? I don't know. Wake Forest? Maybe Michigan State? I don't know. How about Georgia Tech? What do you think? Really? Oklahoma? Or maybe Illinois? Where am I gonna go to school? Let's find out.
24 Seconds with Jason Richmond.
The #1 high school player in the country has chosen Michigan State. That's right, folks. It's Sparty. In a particularly clever video we recorded with an American flag draped behind him, in some homage to the president. Apparently. Who knows? Maybe this kid aspires to be the president of basketball. I don't know what kids these days think, but I do think this kid has potential. But it's overcoming the obstacles that make you great. He's off to a great start with his college choice, no doubt. But he has to focus on the game.
So, like he said, I did pick Michigan State. East Lansing's not that far away from me, so why not? I did Michigan last year in 2K16. But anyways, so I went and bought a sleeve off of the store and everything, just so I could have a little bit of swag coming out. But you got to get that VC, and the only way you can get that VC is pre-order the game or play the app. I mean, I'm getting 100,000 when the game comes out, yo. So let's see how well I do in my career. Hopefully I do pretty damn good.